All right. 93.9 KISS FM. It's Dave Kent. Is the rumor right that Miss Saigon is coming to town?
I think the rumorville, yeah.
The helicopter is landing.
That's right.
Landed, yes.
The stars are with me. The heavy hitters. Look at you. All grown up and in Miss Saigon.
You know, we did this together actually years ago.
Yes, back in the
day with the first national. I don't think it came through here, but we're using that big helicopter that lands on the stage and the 1957 Cadillac that rolls in.
Oh, so sweet.
Unfortunately, we don't get to ride on it, but
let me introduce you.
Us.
You're hearing Eric Kunze, and you play Chris.
Yes.
All right, and Jennifer Paz, and you play Kim, and you've done you've done Kim a long time, right?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, what a powerful. How long was that thing on Broadway? It was like the 10th longest, if I remember right, the 10th longest running musical on Broadway.
91.
15 years?
In 91.
On Broadway, and then it ran until...
Maybe 5 years ago,
yeah.
right? So probably about 15 years.
And I mean, you're
But it is the 10th longest running.
Thank you very much.
Ooh.
Thank you. Oh, that's right, Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's one of those stories, it's one of the, I mean, those musicals that people come back to see and to hear. And the story just, you know,
it's your
grabs
classic love story.
And rips you apart.
It's powerful. You can't go wrong when you see Miss Saigon. And
based on Madame Butterfly.
Madame Butterfly, of course, a modern adaptation of Madame Butterfly. And I mean, do you ever feel a little bit nervous about the shoes you're filling when you go into these roles?
We have a cast actually that they've assembled, which we've done this together at the first national. So when the Broadway company was running, they sent out the first national. It was the first one to ever go out. Kevin Gray, who was our engineer, ourselves, we have our big set behind us. It's a real, this is a first-class, top-notch production, and they assembled a great team.
For those that have never seen Miss Saigon, let's set it up a little bit. It's based on 1970 Vietnam. Again, modern adaptation of Madame Butterfly. Kim, of course, tell me about Kim.
It takes place during 1975, the last 2 weeks before the fall of Saigon, and a love story between Kim and Chris. You first meet Kim at the top of the show, and she's just lost her family. She goes to the big city, and she gets lured into this bar scene. The engineer lures her in and gets her to start working, and she meets Chris that night. And, through just one night of true connection, they fall in love and have this romance for the last 2 weeks, and then they get tragically separated when the last helicopter flees the U.S. Embassy. And
we all know those pictures. It's just such a riveting scene. You can't help but feel something every single time you see it. You see it for real, or. And
actually, this story was Claude Michel Schoenberg, the composer.
Sure.
He saw a photograph of a woman saying goodbye to her child, who was being sent off to the States, and she was going to meet her American father, and she knew that her father can give her the child a better life. And so when he saw this photo, he was inspired to write the show loosely based on Madame Butterfly and calling it The Ultimate Sacrifice.
The Ultimate Sacrifice. Wow.
So basically, Miss Saigon was inspired by this photograph.
Yeah, and you'll see those images too. I mean, we're talking about the helicopter landing. They set up really that embassy scene with, with the fences and the people and the administration buildings and all of that you see in all the books.
It's a big production.
Yeah. It's called Chewing the Scenery.
All right, Eric Kunze plays Chris. Jennifer Paz, who plays Kim, Miss Saigon, is going to be here March 21st through 29th. Rehearsals are right now, and it's at Raleigh Memorial Auditorium. You can call Ticketmaster for your tickets. Get them now. This is a big, big, powerful show. Big cast, big set, helicopter. 1-800-745-3000, or you can go online, nctheatre.com. I'm so happy you guys came in. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks
you guys are
for having us,
hilarious.
Dave.
Thank you very much.